We were doing a pave job at the longhouse. We put some pipe in or conduit and whatnot, so we were patching that back.
A gentleman came up to us on the job site asking for help. We were kind of confused on what he actually needed, and then he mentioned that somebody was hurt. At that point, we stopped what we were doing, ran over to the scene of the accident.
They said they needed to pull a car out, and then we stopped what we were doing to see what we could do to help. And
a gentleman's car had rolled away from gas pumps and became pinned up against a tree and a rock. And unfortunately, his leg was outside of the vehicle, getting caught between the door and the car frame, and there was no way to open it because it was pinned up against a tree.
It was kind of over a little bit of a bank. If by chance the car happened to move any farther, the guy may have could have lost his leg. We don't know.
I made sure the gentleman was okay. He seemed all right. I knew his leg was injured, but to remove him from the scene of the accident was not something that would have benefited him at the time, so we figured just secure the scene and await for the real heroes to show up and take care of the situation.
We just made sure the car was stationary so it didn't move, and then when the first responders got there, they handled it very, very nicely.
We stress that anytime someone can't help it, it's important to do so without putting themselves in harm's way, and even when that happens, and periodically it does, we hope that they don't become part of the situation as well. But that help is invaluable, not only to us, but to the citizens that they're attempting to help at that time.
We're all first aid trained CPR.
We as a company have meetings every Wednesday, safety meetings.
At any time something like that could happen, could have to help somebody. It is kind of a dangerous industry that we work in, so we're mostly prepared to handle some situations like that.
Jason and Phil are heroes because they took themselves and their equipment and gave it to help other people. They didn't have to do that, and I think that makes them heroes.
I do not feel like a hero, just because I was the one that went up to him. It was a whole team effort, from the person that came over and got us to my coworker that got the chain to the heroes were actually the fire department that showed up that really helped the gentleman.
I don't feel like a hero. I feel the heroes were the fire department, first responders. They're the ones that extracted the gentleman without any further damage. We just helped contain the situation until they got there.